Winds faster than a speeding train. Waves as tall as buildings. Cities swallowed whole. These aren't scenes from a movie, they're real. In today's video, we count down the 5 most destructive typhoons in recorded history. Storms so powerful, they changed countries forever. Typhoons, known as hurricanes in the Atlantic and cyclones in the Indian Ocean, are Earth's most violent storms. But not all are created equal. Some left behind a path of destruction, millions homeless, and scars still felt today. Let's dive in. It came without mercy. The sky turned black. The ocean rose higher than rooftops, and in just a few hours, an entire city was gone. On November 8, 2013, the Philippines was hit by the strongest landfalling typhoon ever recorded, Typhoon Haiyan, or Yolanda. Winds reaching 315 kilometers per hour ripped through homes like paper. A storm surge taller than a 2-story building swallowed neighborhoods whole. Thousands dead, millions displaced, entire families never found. But what caused this monster of a storm? Could it happen again? And what did the world learn, or fail to learn, from it? This is the story of Typhoon Yolanda, the storm that changed a nation forever. Imagine a storm so massive, it could cover half of the continental United States. A typhoon so powerful, its winds could tear steel from ships and flatten military bases. In 1979, that storm was real. Its name was Tip. With winds reaching 305 kilometers per hour and a diameter of over 2,200 kilometers, Typhoon Tip wasn't just a storm. It was a moving continent of destruction. It left a trail across the western Pacific, drowning marines, sinking vessels, and rewriting everything we thought we knew about tropical cyclones. It wasn't the wind that killed. It was the rain, relentless, unending, unforgiving. In August 2009, Taiwan was struck by Typhoon Morakot, a storm that seemed ordinary at first, until the skies refused to close. 3 meters of rain. In just 4 days, entire villages buried alive, thousands trapped under mud, and one town completely erased from the map. Morakot would become Taiwan's deadliest typhoon in over 50 years, not because of how it arrived, but because no one imagined how long it would stay. This is the storm that drowned mountains, shattered lives, and left a nation asking, could we have stopped it? It hit like a monster, not slowly, but all at once. At 315 kilometers per hour, Typhoon Goni, known in the Philippines as Rolly, made landfall as the strongest tropical cyclone the world has ever seen. Roofs exploded off homes. Trees snapped like toothpicks. Entire villages on the island of Catanduanes vanished from the map. It happened in the middle of a pandemic, when evacuation centers were full and families had nowhere else to run. In 1959, Japan was still rebuilding from the scars of war, but no one was prepared for what came next. On September 26th, a monstrous typhoon slammed into the country with winds nearing 190 kilometers per hour. Its name was Vera, but the Japanese would remember it by another name, the Haiyan typhoon. More than 5,000 dead, nearly 1 million homes lost. One of the worst natural disasters in Japan's recorded history. Trains were swept off tracks, families vanished in the surge, entire cities drowned overnight. Typhoon Vera wasn't just a storm, it was a turning point, a wake-up call that reshaped a nation's future. If you found this story powerful, please give the video a like. It helps more people learn about these forgotten chapters in history. Subscribe for more stories about the world's most extreme disasters, and hit the bell so you never miss one.